everyone, and welcome back to the Adventures in Collecting YouTube channel, where we take a closer look at the toys we talk about on the show. And today, you know why you're here. We are Venom. So super excited to have finally gotten this in the mail. I ordered it from Target and it shipped, and I am so excited to get it. I have been waiting for this figure for, when did this come out? 2018, 2017, something like that. So it's been a couple of years. I never thought in a million years we would be getting a Tom Hardy style Venom. I know this movie is pretty polarizing, but I absolutely love it. I love Tom Hardy's performance in it. I think they did a great job with Venom. I'm super excited to get this out of the package. 2020, been a crazy year, but we have gotten some really kind of like highly sought after Marvel Legends figures, this being one of them. So let's take a quick look at the package before we waste no time and get into the other view to take a closer look at the figure itself. So on the back, we have some awesome photography by Jerry Wilson. You can follow him here. He is an amazing toy photographer, and he does a lot of really great work for these packages. So we get the little description here of Venom. Of course, we know who it is already. We get a really cool side panel shot here of Venom on both sides, as well as the film logo on top and on the bottom, and then a great look at the figure here for those of you who are collecting on card. So with that, let's flip to the other view. Let's get him out.
You come in here again. In fact, you go anywhere in the city preying on innocent people, and we will find you and eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. Do you understand?
And here we are. We have Venom out of the package here, and my goodness, what a figure here. The detail, the sculpt. This is all new work by Hasbro Pulse here on this figure. This is a brand new body. This is a brand new look for the figure. The head sculpt, I mean, everything is just so is dripping in Venom, if you will. So before we get into the paint and detail, let me stand him up here on my super uneven light box that I need to fix and make very even, so that way we can stand up figures nice and easily on it. So let's go over the accessories. So the accessories, you do not get a Build-a-Figure piece in this. So this is technically part of the Venompool Build-a-Figure wave, but you do not get a Build-a-Figure. Instead, you get an additional head sculpt here, which is gorgeous. This is the mouth closed version of Venom here. You could see the detail on it is fantastic. The paint on mine is wonderful. I've seen some issues with the teeth on some other people's, but mine is fantastic. And then you get two additional fists. So you get fists here for Venom. Again, just great. This is a beefy figure. It's wonderful. So let's get into some of the additional detail here. So in terms of articulation and detail, the head here, look at that profile. Oh, it's just fantastic. All right. So in terms of being able to look up, he can't look up too much from here. There is no articulation in the jaw or the tongue. If you try to tilt his head too far up here, you can see it just pops right off. And he can look down a significantly amount. That's fine. In terms of his upper body, so we do not have butterfly joints here, but we do have really, really deep, awesome, just regular ball joints here. So obviously you get the full motion all the way around, and way open. So he can spread very, very wide here, which is awesome. I mean, it's almost like the ball joints are so deep that you do get, kind of that full extension there of the arms, which is fantastic. Can't talk good enough about that. We do get the bicep swivel. We get a nice double jointed elbow there, which you can see. And then on the hand, we do have the wrist motion as well as the rotation. Moving down to the torso, we have quite a substantial ab crunch. As you can see there, he moves forward. He does have a double crunch, so we do have kind of this upper abdomen here as well as a crunch. He has no waist swivel, but he does swivel at that upper abdomen, so you do get quite a bit of motion out of him. Moving down to the legs, we don't really get so much the splits. I mean, you could do that trick where if you rotate the legs up and then use the upper thigh swivel there to get a full split out of him. In terms of kicks, He does have, as our buddy Craig likes to point out, he's got that hard butt, so there's no direct back kick. Again, though, if you swivel the legs out, you can do that. Unlike Spider-Man and some of the newer Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe classified figures, he doesn't have the drop hips that pull down. He does have that double jointed knee, which is great, as well as the ankle, that rocks and swivels. So in terms of the sculpting on this figure, the paint and detail, it seems like you'd think like, okay, it's just a primarily black figure, right? No, but these veins are painted on just wonderfully. They have a great look to them. He doesn't necessarily have the famous Venom insignia on him, but there is a ton of sculpting on this that's just great. The musculature, the veininess, it's all there. And let's pop on the other head here so that way you can see what that looks like as well. Even that head just looks menacing. I absolutely love it. This figure just rips. It looks great. All right, so there's your Venom, and then the thing that we hope that we all eventually get to see, right, is Venom and our MCU Tom Holland Spidey. This figure is massive. He is a huge, huge figure. He has amazing detail. I cannot wait to take additional pictures of this figure. For me, it was really the only figure in the wave that I was particularly interested in, but I'm glad I have it. This Venom is fantastic. Man, so what can we say? What else can we say about Venom here? This is a fantastic figure. This is a great sculpt. Great new work by Dwight and the team over at Hasbro. This figure just rips. Plain rips. If you are a Venom fan, this is a must-have. Please, Hasbro, continue using this buck for future monstrous type villains like this. Same with, we'd love to see another Venom on this body, a bunch more Venoms. This is the perfect size. It scales amazingly with other Spider-Man figures. Please, please, please keep using this. This is fantastic. So this is starting to hit shelves now. It's hitting in Target and Walmart. It's starting to pop in and out of availability online. If we see it come up, we'll make sure that we tag it. So this is easily a 2 thumbs up. This figure is just amazing. So as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there so that way you don't miss videos like this. And, we try to post them regularly, at least once a week, sometimes more than that. Make sure you're following us here at AIC_podcast on Instagram and Twitter, where we're constantly posting toy news and other kinds of fun things. And then, of course, right here in this general region is the podcast where it all started. So make sure that you find us wherever you find podcasts, Adventures in Collecting, or in the description below, you'll find a link to our website where you can subscribe wherever you'd like to our podcast. And make sure you stick around after the fade. We'll have some fun. We'll take some additional pictures here of Venom. And as always, until next time.